Love Connection. And now here's our host, Pat Bullard.
Let's get started by meeting our first guest. He likes to write songs for his dates.
Yeah, I consider myself very affected by a certain period of time which there was sort of, you know, free love, free music, free sex.
Yeah.
And there was a brief period in time where it was a utopia that I try and capture that essence of time within the way I look at things.
Well, I think we should take a look and see how the audience voted. Oh, wow. Look at that. 86% of our audience thinks Naomi is the girl for you, Greg. If you would like to go out with Naomi, we'd be happy to pay for it.
I'd like to go for Naomi.
All right, good, Greg. We'll set that up. And our next guest is back to tell us about his second date on Love Connection.
I was a little afraid when I found out that he was a Gemini. I had a boyfriend in the past who had been a Gemini, and they're either total dolls or totally evil. I mean, they're like two separate personalities. And I was a little bit scared. I thought I might, you know, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
This wasn't in a past life or anything. This was...
No, this was about 2 years ago. So.
All right. I am in the strangest time warp right now.
Yeah, but doesn't it feel good, though?
It does feel good,
Yeah.
man, because it's like the good and then the yeah, and
We're
then you
expanding your mind.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So what happened next?
So I stopped by the art store before I went to pick her up, and I just bought her a bottle of red paint. Red is the color of passion.
Also the color of Satan. But in this case, it was passion, and you brought her the red paint?
And a paintbrush.
And a paintbrush, right.
Right.
Oh, that's cool. Now, what did you think of Greg's little project that he brought you, Naomi?
Well, actually, I was pretty blown away because about a week and a half earlier, I had this revelation. This is pretty strange, but if you come into my house, my whole walls are total murals. You cannot find any white space left, okay?
Wow.
I've no lie, this is totally true. I have just like all this tripped out artwork all over my walls. When I got into his car and he handed me this little bag from an art store, I said, what is this? I opened it. It's a paintbrush and it's red paint. Now, this is the shocking thing. A week earlier, I'm a songwriter and a poetess and all that good stuff.
Right.
I was sitting in my house and I had this revelation. There was something super important that I needed to paint on my walls in red paint.
Wow.
But
I am digging this.
Letting you take control. Stare into my eyes and let it flow. Don't leave me here wanting more. My body is aching like never before. And over my eyes, what's it gonna be? Are we just gonna keep it between you and me? When I kiss you, I want to taste me. All tightened up, that's free.
Do you think there was an improper use of force?
Well, it's like it was personal. I mean, the guy was black, the officers were white. I mean, that makes it personal right there.
Cops are brutal in Venice, man.
I mean, I'm sure they have footage like that. They must have a stack of tapes like this, but you don't show that, do you?
Reporting live from
Welcome
Venice.
back to Blind Date. Now, before the break, we met Gregory and Shelley. He's the aspiring musician, and she's the girl who likes artsy guys. Well, let's see if they can drum up some good vibrations in a blind date we call Too Much in Common.
Gregory?
Hey there. Hey. How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Come on in.
Okay, cool.
I didn't really have time to clean the place.
Oh, who cares? Nice. That's good.
And this is my room.
Whoa, did you paint it?
Yeah, I painted it myself.
Do me a favor, write something.
Yeah.
For real?
Oh, yeah, definitely. This is a quote from a friend of mine, and he always just, when he calls me, he says, do me a favor, write something.
And you play guitar? Cool.
He walked the walk and not just talked the talk. When he played it, I was blown out of the water. This guy has some super talent, and I know what I'm talking about.
Wow.
This guy, he sounded like a white prince. He had so much soul. He was unbelievable.
Really?
Unbelievable.
Cool.
How many of you called on the Lord one night? When there was no one else around.
That's right. What's in the book?
This is a sketchbook. I just write poetry in it. Let's do something right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'll write a line and then you write a line. We'll write 4 lines and then we'll read it.
Bing.
How do you spell stiletto?
I think it's S-T-I, isn't it?
Oh. Cool writing. Would you like to read it?
I'll read it. Loose cannons on the brink of marvel, the young stiletto in her dynamic eye. Wondering though, does it ever get so good that the heels fly off and she doesn't care where they land? Funny how the music flows.
Wow. That flows very nicely.
Cool. Because it's intense. I mean, here I am sitting to talk to you, and I'm like, oh my God, you can read my aura. Oh my God, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm like, can we, like, go take a nap?
Wow.